Dear students, today we are moving on new lesson in science. Lesson number 17, Forests, our lifeline. Let's see this. One evening, Bujo entered the park with an elder person. With elder person, they went to the park. He introduced him to his friends. Professor Ahmad. That elder person introduced the Professor Ahmad was a scientist working in the university. The children started playing while Professor Ahmad sat on a bench in the corner in that park. He was tired as he had participated in the Golden Jubilee celebrations of the town. Who is Professor Ahmad? After a while, the children also came and sat around him. They wanted to know about the celebrations. Professor Ahmad told them that after the cultural program, the senior people discussed the town's unemployment problem. Unemployment problem is in the town, some people not have the job. They not have employment. So they are called as the that is the unemployment problem. Okay. So a plan was proposed to put up a factory by clearing an area of the forest just outside the town. They want to clear the forest area. They are clear. Okay. Outside the town. This would give the increasing population of the town a chance to get jobs in that town. Because most of the people not have the jobs, then they got the opportunity through this. The children were very surprised when Professor Ahmad told them that many people had objected to this idea. This is because the forests serve as a green lungs. Afterwards, I will tell that what is why forests are called as the green lungs in explanation, lesson explanation. Okay, and water purifying systems in nature. Professor Ahmad explained that. The children were confused. Professor Ahmad realized that the children had not visited a forest. The children also wanted to know more about the forest. So they decided to visit with the Professor Ahmad to forests. Then now see the visit to a forest. One Sunday morning, the children packed a few things like a knife, a hand lens, a stick, a notebook, and walked together through a forest trail. Forest trail means forest path it is. Okay, path. Forest path. So, near a village. On their way, they met Tibu. Is a name of person. Okay. Tibu is a young boy. Okay. Of their age group. Of nearby village who was taking cattle for, means Tibu was taking cattle for grazing along with his aunt. Cattle means reared animals. Daily he taking the cattle for grazing with his aunt. He was very angel means angel means they move quickly and easily moving also his and running also fast. Angel running here and there to keep the herd together. When he saw the children, who is Tibu also started walking along with them. Bujo and his friends. Okay. While his aunt went on a different path. In different way she went. As soon as they entered the forest, Tibu raised his hand and signaled them to keep quiet because noise could disturb the animals living in the forest. Hence he told to don't talk, don't make noise to his friends. Then Tibu took them to a place at height to show them the broad view of the forest. Children were surprised because they could not see any land. See, this is the a view of forest, broad view of forest from height. This picture is taken by from height. The different tree tops had formed green. See here, cover over the land. We can't see here any land. All greenery is there here. However, the cover was not uniformly green. See here, same type knot is there. Observe in your textbook, then you can understand this. The environment was peaceful, very peace, and cool breeze was blowing there. Okay, a gentle wind is blowing there. This made children quite fresh and happy. While coming down, they got excited on hearing a sudden sound of birds. How they are coming down now? Then they are hearing the sounds of birds and some noise from the top branches of the trees. Then Tibu told them to relax since it was a normal phenomenon here. This type daily happening. So this is the normal fact it is he is told. Because of the children's presence, some monkeys had climbed higher up. You know that monkeys climbing and moving, they are jumping here and there. Okay, higher up on the trees where they disturbed the birds. Animals often give this type of warning call to alert the other animals, because there are Tibu and his friends. So animals give this means they are sounding now. That is one type of warning call to alert. They are alerting the other animals in that forest. Tibu also told that many other animals like boar means we are telling Kadhandi in Karnataka, that is bison, jackals and porcupine. Jackals means see, long-legged wild dog, it is jackals, and porcupine means we are telling in our language, mother tongue, Salu, Salindar telling it has the thorns, covered with thorns, that is elephants that live in the deeper areas of the forest. So see the figure find 17.2. See this. This is it not cleared. See this bison and boar. Professor Ahmad cautioned means warned to children that they should not go deep into the forest, because there are so many wild animals are living. So hence he told that should not go there. He warned to the children. Bhuja and Paheli remember that they have studied about forests. As an example of a habitat in class 6th, forest is a habitat, means home of wild animals and other birds, etc. Birds, insects, etc. Habitat means home. In 6th class you have already studied that. They could see now how the forest provides a home for many animals and plants. The land where the children were walking was uneven, means that is not even. Okay, so and covered with many trees. It is odd one. Uneven means odd one. Means where the children walking, no, that was odd and that covered with many trees. Tibu helped them to identify, see, sal, teak, semal, shisha, neem, palash, fig, khair, amla, bamboo, kachnar. See these pictures, then you can understand. These are they found in the forests. Neem, shisham. This is the picture of semal tree, and this is bamboo. About the bamboo you are familiar. Professor Ahmad pointed out that there are several other trees also are there, shrubs, herbs and grasses in the forest. Covered with different types of creepers and climbers. Some plants supporting, taking support of other trees and climbing, and some are climbing on trees. They are called creepers and climbers. That also are there. The sun was barely visible there. The sun was openly not visible there through the leaves of the trees. There is a thick trees are there, hence, okay, making a quiet and dark inside the forest. See students, one activity is there, 17.1 it is. Observe the various things in your home and make a list of those which are made from material which may have been obtained from the forest. Means we are getting that from the forest. You might have many wooden items on your list like a plywood, fuel wood, okay, for example firewood, that is boxes, paper, matchsticks and furniture. These are made up with wood. These we are getting from the forests. Do you know that gum, oils, spices, fodder for animals means food, grass etc. okay, and medicinal plants are also some of the products which we get from the forest. Based on the products, forest products that we get from the plants, try to fill the table 17.1. See this. Plants and their products. Complete this table in your textbook and write in homework book. See here, one example of each plant is already given there. Fill the table by adding more examples and write that in your homework book. Sheila wondered who would have planted these trees. Professor Ahmad replied that in a nature trees produce enough seeds. Trees produce. You know that trees are produces seeds, flowers, okay, and seeds also. The forest floor, that forest land, provides favorable conditions for them to germinate and develop into seedlings. Seedlings means what? Seedling means a young plant that arises from the seeds. So in animals in the forest they are eating different types of fruits. Then that moving here and there. Then that seeds are developing in seedlings. And some are developing in saplings, means some are developing in young trees. And they are growing big trees. Okay. He added that branchy part of a tree above the stem is known as a crown of the tree. See this kirit type coming now. In Kannada we are telling kirit. See this type, some crown shape. These are the trees are there. These have the crown shape. So some forest products are there. See, honey, sealing wax, wooden statue, gum and caoutchouc. These are we are getting from the forests. Professor Ahmad asked children to look up and observe how the branches of the tall trees look like a roof over the other plants in the forests. And he told them that this is called as a canopy. See, there are very, means they have the long branches. They are called that, this is called as the canopy. See these pictures. Long trees are there, height see, these are called as the canopy. And this, see this type, here downside are there, these are called as the understory. See, canopy and understories in a forest. These are the trees. Students, here another one activity is there. Activity 17.2. Visit a forest park in your neighborhood. If the forest park is there, means observe the trees and try to identify them. Which types are there? You can take the help of some elders or books on trees. Some informations are available there. List the characteristics of the trees that you observe there, such as the height, shape of leaves and crown, means shape, which type, kiri type is there or not, that, flowers and fruits. Also draw the crowns of some trees, shape of the trees, how are the crown type shapes have, no, some trees that. Professor Ahmad pointed out that trees had crowns of different types and sizes. See this. These had created different horizontal layers in the forest. See this. These are known as the understories. See this. See this. These are the understories. Okay. Giant and tall trees. Giant means great size have there. Big, great size trees in forest. And tall trees constituted the top layer, followed by, means they have the shrubs and tall grasses are there. And herbs formed the lowest layer in the forest. Observe the picture 17.7, then you can understand that. See here, would we see similar kind of trees in every forest? Can we see this in every forest that have the same trees? No, there are different types of trees are there. Okay, this question is asked Bhujo and Professor Ahmad said no. Means due to the different climatic conditions, there are variations, means varieties are there in the types of trees. Different types are there. Depend upon that climate, and other plants also different are there based on the climatic condition. The types of animals also differ from forest to forest. Okay, in some forest some animals we can see, that animals we can't see in other forest. Like this, there is variations are there in forests. A few children were busy watching beautiful butterflies fluttering here and there on the flowers of the shrubs and herbs. See here, they had a close look at the bushes, means it is a moderate plants, moderate length. Nellad barobar irtavalla, that is okay. While doing that, their hair and cloths had seeds and thorns clinging to them, means they sticking to them there. Okay, now they came across numerous insects, different there, spiders, squirrels, ants and various other small animals on the bark of the trees. Okay, bark means that cover, tree cover. So this is, see, this is the tree cover. It is, this is the bark. Okay, see here. And also plant leaves, these are the squirrels and various other small animals are there on plant leaves and on decaying leaves on the forest. See this, here they are living. See, this forest floor is there, this. They started making sketches of these creatures. The forest floor seemed dark colored and was covered with a layer of dead and decaying leaves, fruits, seeds, twigs, and small herbs. See here, this is the forest floor. How is there? Dark is there, no? The decaying matter was moist and warm. Decaying matter was moist and warm it is. See here, children picked up various seeds and leaves for their collection. They collected that various seeds and leaves from that forest, walking over the dead leaf. They are walking there, no? On dead leaf layer is there on the forest floor. That was like a walking over a spongy carpet. Okay, they felt like they walking on spongy carpet there. Is the decaying matter always warm? See, Professor Ahmed suggested that the children could perform an activity to get an answer to this question. So, students, we'll see the activity number 17.3 in next period. So today I will send the PDF of this lesson. Write the question answers of this lesson today and tomorrow. Okay, bye students.